Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the latest information surrounding Resident Evil 9, Requiem, and how new PlayStation technology like Pssr 2 could make it one of the most impressive next-gen horror experiences yet. There are some really interesting updates, no spoilers, just the exciting stuff you need to know. Resident Evil 9, Requiem is officially scheduled to launch on February 27, 2026, for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC. This entry is shaping up to be a major evolution for the franchise. Capcom is once again using its Pssr engine, but this time it's reportedly an enhanced iteration built specifically to push current-gen hardware further than ever before. We're talking improved lighting systems, more detailed environments, more advanced facial animations, and better atmospheric effects that could make the horror feel even more intense and realistic. What's especially interesting is that this game seems to balance cinematic storytelling with classic survival horror tension. From early previews and official showcases, the tone appears darker and more grounded, while still maintaining that high-quality action presentation the series has leaned into in recent years. And yes, Leon S. Kennedy is confirmed to appear, which instantly raises the hype level for longtime fans of the franchise. Now here's where things get really interesting from a performance standpoint. According to reliable sources on Twitter, there are claims that Resident Evil 9 could be running at 60 FPS in native 4K with ray tracing enabled, and potentially 120 FPS in 4K with ray tracing turned off, especially on PlayStation 5 Pro hardware. If those numbers are accurate, that would be a massive technical achievement, offering players a choice between maximum visual fidelity and ultra-smooth performance. This is where PlayStation's AI upscaling technology, Pssr 2, PlayStation's Spectral Super Resolution 2, could make a big difference. Pssr 2 is designed to intelligently upscale lower internal resolutions to near 4K clarity using machine learning, helping maintain high frame rates without sacrificing sharpness. If Capcom fully optimizes Resident Evil 9 for PS5 Pro, we could see multiple graphics modes, one focused on ray tracing and visual quality, and another pushing higher frame rates for smoother gameplay. And before we continue, if you're into next-gen upgrades and performance discussions, make sure to check out my other video on Red Dead Redemption 2 next-gen information. In that video, I break down everything we know about possible upgrades, frame rate improvements, and what Rockstar could be planning. Definitely give that one a watch after this. Back to Resident Evil 9. One of the most promising aspects so far is the flexibility in perspective. Reports suggest the game may support both first-person and third-person viewpoints, giving players more control over how they experience the horror. That flexibility could be a huge step forward, allowing a more immersive first-person experience, or a classic third-person survival style depending on player preference. Visually, the environments shown so far hint at larger, more detailed locations with stronger atmospheric effects. Fog density, environmental particles, subtle lighting transitions, and improved shadow quality all seem to be receiving major upgrades. If Pssr 2 is implemented correctly, this could mean stable performance even during heavy scenes filled with dynamic lighting and effects. Another key factor is how Capcom has continuously refined the Pssr engine. From Resident Evil 7 to Resident Evil Village and the recent remakes, every release has demonstrated noticeable improvements in texture quality, character models, and lighting realism. Resident Evil 9 feels like the natural next evolution, not just another sequel, but potentially a true next-gen showcase. Performance will be crucial. If the game truly delivers 60 FPS at 4K with ray tracing on PS5 Pro, that already sets a high standard. But if players can switch to a 120 FPS 4K mode without ray tracing, that would be a game-changer for those who prioritize smoothness. That kind of flexibility would position Resident Evil 9 as one of the most technically impressive titles in the franchise's history. The anticipation is high not only because it's a new Resident Evil, but because it represents the future of the series: stronger hardware utilization, advanced AI upscaling, refined engine technology. and a new chapter that could redefine survival horror once again. So to sum everything up, Resident Evil 9 Requiem launches February 27, 2026. It's powered by an upgraded RE engine. It features Leon S. Kennedy, and according to Twitter sources, it may reach 60 FPS in 4K with ray tracing and 120 FPS in 4K without ray tracing on PS5 Pro, potentially enhanced by Pssr 2 technology. No spoilers, just pure hype and next-gen potential. If you're excited for Resident Evil 9, let me know in the comments what you're most looking forward to: the story, the graphics, or the performance upgrades. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more gaming news and next-gen updates, and I'll see you in the next one.